Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing the game Meet Your Maker, and we're in the building interface within the game, and I'm going to be showing you my loop base. Now I put on the top of here LOP. That's what I could fit, even though I know there's supposed to be another O. But I'm hoping that people see that, or at least understand what the point of this base is. Now, I've marked where the tombs are, so they can run and go get the tombs. But the whole point of this base is for the raider to be able to get as much of the yellow tokens or all the rewards that they can when they're running this base. So what we're going to do is we're going to test it from here. I'm going to show you what it does. So here, when you first entering the base, you're going to see that the Genmat is not even protected. It's way up there. And the key with this base is if you get this base in your lobby, you never want to go get that Genmat, because you want to be able to access this base whenever you want to get tokens. And what you do is you just run down the center of it. These are bomb ejectors on the bottom. You run down here, you go around this corner, you stand in this circle, you're safe. You go back and you go and clean up the room. You go pick up everything in the room. And then what you do is you walk into this cube, you die, and then you go back to the beginning and do it all over again. My suggestion to you is do it about 5 times and then abandon the raid. Not the outpost, but the raid. So you just leave the raid. You go back to your lobby, you'll go back to your sanctuary area, you'll go back into the lobby, the base will still be there because you didn't abandon the outpost, and then you just go back in and die another 5 times. And the reason why I'm suggesting the 5-time barrier is the diminishing returns that you get every time you die after 5. So you'll find that the first 5 times through, you'll get amazing rewards. You get about 500 of the yellow tokens. But then if you die the 6th, 7th time, you start getting real into the diminishing returns. So just abandon the raid, go back to your interface, go back into the raid, and then run this 5 more times, 5 more times, 5 more times. Never, never touch the Genmat. You don't want to finish the base, because you want to leave Tarkus's moneymaker in your lobby as long as I have it up or available, because I'll have it up for another 11 days, right? Because I get 24. This is a 9,000 Genmat base, so I can get 24 hours per pop. So I can keep this up for 11 days for all the raiders who just want to be able to get the tokens, because you can just run it indefinitely and get what you can. Now, there are going to be some raiders that don't understand this concept, and they're going to go up there and they're going to think, oh, this guy Tarkus is an idiot. I'm just going to grab the Genmat and leave. But the problem with that is they've robbed themselves of the ability to just continue to milk this thing. There's sometimes some traps that don't blow up. But as I prestige this, I'll do the ceiling. So we'll be able to get the most bang for our bucks when people run this. So you just run down the center, go to the back wall, let them all collect, go and manually collect them all, and then die and do it all over again. And like I said, I've marked where the tombs are. So for people doing this, if they understand what it is, they can make a lot of tokens quickly. And the reason why I made this base was because the game is just not giving it enough. And I can afford to do it because I've got 7,000 tokens right now. I was fortunate enough to find one of these bases yesterday, and I milked it. I milked it for hours, and I've got 7,000 tokens. I just continued doing it over and over and over again. And I think if I look at my board, it's the last one I was in. It was from Funky Junkster. He has written on the side of the wall, loop base. And what I did is I've died 31 times in there. And in those 31 times, I was able to make almost 7,000 yellow tokens. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. And this has been the Tarkus Zone.